All right, so I had a confirmation from another guy, I think it was Don, who has Fidelity. He told me about his dealings with Fidelity when he's doing a Roth conversion. Similar to what my other guy said about yesterday with Vanguard. Very interesting. So what happened, well, at least with the guy from Fidelity, this similar sounded to what the guy from Vanguard and the lady from Vanguard told my guy, is that they used, so he made his conversion at 11:53 yesterday. Or what at one point, whatever. I think he did it last year, as a matter of fact. They showed as just almost like a holding place from the day before his closing price, if that makes sense. So it's 11:53. We'll just say he converts $60,000 like yesterday. They showed him the number of shares as if it were the previous day's closing price. This is also an ETF. But when he actually got his confirmation, it was at that day's closing price. It wasn't at that day's time. At 11:53 is at that day's closing price. So it's three different things going on here, which is confusing as all can be. All right, first one. He calls it at 11:53 to convert. We'll just say the ETF is trading at $37 at that point, for simplicity. All right. Fidelity says, okay, we're going to put a holding place. For when it was trading the day before when it closed at 40. All right, so he's calling at 30, is at 37 at 11:53. I want to convert, or online, whatever it was. They say okay, and then he gets his first confirmation. That confirmation shows him that he's converting based on the previous day's closing price at 40. So it's fallen from 40 to 37. When he actually gets his confirmation, the actual conversion amount is for the end of this day's closing price, we'll say 35. So that's how it worked for this guy. Now, I haven't heard back from my guy from Vanguard. I have heard back, but I'm confused. His email to me, I didn't understand that. So I emailed him again to see if he couldn't clarify. But the issue, again, is that we have three different times. You're not getting, it looks like the minute you call, you're not getting that price for your conversion. So that's interesting. I did not know that. So there you go. We all learned. Both Fidelity and Vanguard looks like you're getting the previous day's price for your closing when they give you your initial confirmation. That, at least for Fidelity, that wasn't true. You were getting that day's closing price. So again, it went from 40. You made the conversion on a phone call or online. You got an initial confirmation at 11:53 that you're converting it. The price is at 37. Initially, it doesn't look like you're getting 37. It looks like you're getting the previous day's closing price. But actually, when you get your real confirmation, it shows the end of day closing price at 35. The problem, of course, with that, and in this case, it acts just like a mutual fund. The Fidelity, the ETF, the Vanguard ETF, is you really don't know what price you're going to get at conversion. So that tells me you probably ought to wait until, say, I had a guy posted the other day, he was waiting till like 3:58. He was sitting around his computer waiting until 3:30 to see what he was going to do to buy or sell, I can't remember, but he was going to wait until 3:58 to put the execution in. I'm a problem with that simply because something like help, people were having a hard time getting on Vanguard's website just yesterday. So I don't know if I would do it that close to the vest there. Either way, if you don't know what the conversion price is going to be. So if you're doing the trading at the conversion at 11:53, we still got another 4 hours left in the market day at that point. I mean, it could do anything. I mean, we just don't know. I mean, look what has already happened today. The Dow started off up by 800, went down. That was up another 600 right now. So who knows? So I guess the point is, the ETF or mutual fund, it doesn't matter. I almost did a video, this is why you want ETFs, because you could call the conversion to the minute, but apparently you can't, at least with Fidelity and Vanguard. I don't know about Schwab. My inclination is probably the same thing. And the reason for that is simply because they actually have to put your, what they have to do is they literally got to take your assets and move them over. And I don't think some guy actually just does that at 11:53. I think it has to happen at the end of the business day where they position stuff, I think. I mean, that's just what it sounds like to me. So there you go. Lesson learned. Convert without question what's down, but it doesn't look like you're going to get the specific minute for when you actually initiated the conversion. It looks like it'll happen at the end of the day, even if it's an ETF, similar to what a mutual fund would happen. All right, hope this helps. Good information from you guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks now.